How's it going, everybody? This is GoldenBolt, and welcome back for more Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky. Last time we went into Spatial Rift and battled Palkia, and found out that he had stopped moving, and everything kind of did upon our defeat of him. What happened to him? Palkia's been enveloped by the nightmare, just as Azura has. A voice. Where's it coming from? Who are you? What do you mean Palkia has been enveloped in a nightmare? It means the power of darkness has spread so much further. If its growth remains unchecked, the world will become drowned in darkness. But you two, would you two enter Palkia's nightmare? What? Palkia's nightmare? We have to do this again by entering his nightmare. You will learn why Palkia has attacked you. So, what will you do? What will we do, Gobo? Should we go into the nightmare? I guess so. That's fine. I will send you into Palkia's nightmare. Yay, nightmares again. And, no, we're fine. Oh, it's not much of a nightmare. No, it isn't. It's just this. Just a little cutscene. We don't have to... Excuse me, I had a burp coming out of nowhere. You two, what are you doing in my dreams? No, I remember. We battled. So why am I dreaming? You've been enveloped by a nightmare, Palkia. What? What did you say? I'm in a nightmare? Ah! Gotta say, he does look really cool with his wings out like that. Forget those other statements I said about Palkia last time looking really silly, but that looked pretty sweet. You both should not exist. Like, he looks cool when he stands up like that and his neck doesn't look like stuck out like a snake or whatever. Friggin' Palkia. Wait a second. We want to ask you something. Palkia, why are you trying to get rid of us? You dare pretend that you don't know. You are distorting space with reckless abandon. If the distortion spreads, the power of darkness will grow. The world will be drowned in this nightmare of darkness. To prevent it, you must be wiped from this existence. Oh no, we're preventing something just like the planet's paralysis. There must be some other way. You cover space and dimension, don't you, Palkia? Can't you correct the distortion of space yourself? It is true that I can bend space to my will. Just like Star Wars. Okay, that joke is retired. I'm unable to control a part of space. Worse still, the distortion of space is amplifying. This is all you're doing. It's not our fault. Palkia, I mean, like, if you're the being of space, you should surely understand that it's not our fault that we're like that. It just happened to happen because we traveled through time and space. Oh, Gobo, Cresselia was telling us the truth after all. Maybe they're right about us. Maybe we do have to disappear. Nigel, I feel sorry for you. Oh, well, that's good at least, but this must be done to preserve peace. Please understand. Please understand. Palkia, here you are. I found you at last. Cresselia, the jerk, or is she? The spreading of darkness engulfs even this place. I love that. He just, like, moonwalks backwards. You must be eliminated as soon as possible. Before we finally pass the point of no return. Gobo, we refused to give up. We did what we could. After everything we did, was it all for nothing? Was all our effort a waste? Why don't we actually try and fight Cresselia instead of back into the corner? We fought Palkia, for God's sake. Oh, Cresselia, one moment. Tell us one last thing. If we disappear, will the world really and truly be saved? Yes, it absolutely will. The world will be saved. It's beyond a shadow of a doubt. Are you finally satisfied? Yes, if we really must disappear, if that will save the world. After so much, Nigel's will is starting to sway, and so is mine. No, it's not. I'm the Gobo speak. Gobo's not even me anymore. What is this? But this is truly and absolutely the correct course of action? No, wait, Cresselia. Blinded by fury, I attacked them earlier, but upon seeing them now, they do not seem driven by malice or wickedness. In my dreams, Cresselia, you insisted that they were bad. But are they truly bad? Cresselia said that about us? In Palkia's dreams? Don't be fooled by appearances, Palkia. If we rid of them now, all will be saved! Yes, Cresselia is hardcore right now. Palkia met Cresselia in his dream, but now Palkia is growing suspicious. Something is very wrong here. Thanks for narrating what just happened, Gobo. All this was based on what Cresselia claims. Enough, I will be rid of you now. Nigel, don't abandon hope. Now take this! Yes, that's exactly it. Never abandon hope. Double Cresselia! Man, hold on. I have this app. I have an app on my phone that's perfect for this. Wait. There's a second Cresselia? There's a second Cresselia. Wait, what? There's a second What? There's a second Cresselia. Why won't it work, man? Oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll have it go up in a second. What is this? Who is this? Excellent. I was just in time. Blast you. Cresselia. I've been foiled just as I was about to dispose of those meddlers once and for all. Please listen, Gobo, Nigel, and Palkia. You have been misled all this time by Darkrai there. What? The Cresselia you thought you knew until now was not me. That false Cresselia was nothing more than an illusion made up by Darkrai. It was merely a mockery of me. What? The Cresselia we knew up to now was just a fake? Darkrai, using an illusory duplicate of me to deceive others is so typical of you. But you usually never bring your actual self out of hiding. Now that's one thing I love about this, is that their rivalry continues. Off of like Platinum and that sort of thing, the lore, you know, of rivalry between Darkrai and Cresselia, it's kind of a big plot point here, and it's cool. Darkrai's sprite also looks freaking awesome. Like, look at how cool he looks in this game. Dang, like, he looks cool. That's so very unlike you. You two behind Cresselia. What, us? Correct. Pay close attention. Now, the one truly responsible for exploiting the space distortion, for shrouding the world in a nightmare, it is my doing. Mine alone. What? What did you say? You are more than welcome to try and stop me. Come to me in the dark crater. You're not getting away, Darkrai. Looks like you got away, Cresselia. Looks like all of that did absolutely freaking nothing. So, you know, excellent job. He vanished. You cannot catch me, Cresselia. Not ever. You two. I shall be waiting in the dark crater. Dark crater? It's like, I don't know those words. Would you like to say them? No, we can't. Man, I've been trying to get that app to work. It's basically an air horn, and I was gonna like blow your minds with an air horn that's like for real instead of me just going because I do that all the time. Meryl, Azurill, that's great. You woke up from your nightmare. Yup, you did it, Miss Cresselia. Thank you so much, and Mr. Drowsy too. What? Excuse me, Drowsy is getting the credit for this. Who fought the crazy freaking monsters in your dream? Who fought that Spinda who confused me until forever? Mr. Drowsy, I have to thank you too. Excuse me, thank you very much. Well, shucks, it's the least I could do. Listen, Cresselia, what happened to Palkia? Palkia is immersed within Spatial Rift, where he's attempting to take care of the distortion of space. As the being that governs space itself, he is staking his pride on success. Given that duty, I would not expect to see him manifest here again. Well done. How remarkable. It's truly... Yeah, whatever. Stop sucking up, Chatot, doing your usual thing. We heard of your power button to dispel darkness, but only in rumor. It was all true. I must say, this is completely marvelous. Okay, yeah, I understand. You used your power when we were in Palkia's nightmare, and that's how you pulled Palkia and us out of the nightmare. Indeed, I do have the power to dispel darkness. Oh, look, it's the music. You hear that? That's the music from like when you're making your character at school. It lets me dispel nightmares and awaken those in deepest sleep. Darkrai stands as an opposite to my being. He has the power to enshroud those who sleep in nightmare. Nigel and Gobo. Do you recall where you met my impostor? The impostor does to say, the first Cresselia you met, it was in a nightmare. That's true. It's true. The first time was in a dream. A nightmare, and then later on, to come to think of it, it was also in a dream. I cannot fathom how you've come here, but I find your visit ever so convenient. Yes. Time I wasn't dreaming, so I guess it never occurred to me, but I realized that was Azurill's nightmare. Yes, he came to us in dreams every time. He also came to us in Palkia's dream. It seems as though that's his shtick, being the nightmare Pokemon, that first Cresselia. We encountered her. Yes. I understand what Darkrai was doing, was using his illusions to make you think you were seeing me. It's like if you happen to miss one line of dialogue in this game, they repeat it so much, so it's like, you cannot not understand the story of this game, which I guess is good, but, what? To eliminate Gobo and Nigel from this world? Eliminate those two? Is that are you offering yourself as sacrifice? Cause that'd be okay. No, I'm just kidding. We couldn't sacrifice Chatot after he like did that beast mode thing against, who was that? Dust Noir in the other story? I don't remember. I would guess it was all out of fear of Gobo and Nigel. Yeah, they afraid of us. He's afraid. Yeah, he is. Look at us. He's seen me use discharge on people. Speaking of which, I gotta freaking link those again. But who was really the one that put the ruin of Temporal Tower in motion? Who is it that really sought to put the planet into paralysis? It was none other than Darkrai. It was not Dust Noir. It was not anyone else that we had a problem with before. It was Darkrai. Darkrai was behind a crisis at a temporal tower. Darkrai tends to enshroud the world in darkness. Darkrai failed to do that with the destruction of Temporal Tower. After that failure, he turned his attention to the distortion of space itself. If the distortion of space were to grow, Darkrai's power to create nightmares would also grow. What he sought to do was envelop all Pokemon. In a nightmare! It was all Darkrai's doing. He was making the distortion of space expand. Darkrai was doing that? Isn't the space distortion expanding because of our No. But okay, never mind. Distortion you cause is extremely small. Furthermore, your distortion of space won't expand on its own. Then, yes, the expanding distortion of space has nothing to do with you. It was blamed on you, however, so that you would be eliminated. He's afraid of me, man! He's seen me take down Don't get all emotional. We're fine. We're not beings that must not exist. Did you think, for real, we're not unwanted? What? Oh my god, you baby. I don't know what you two went through, but... shut your dang mouths because you're being a baby, Nigel. That's what it says, to be unwanted. No, that is... Nigel, you are blowing this way out of proportion. It was... I'm just happy that you're with us now. Okay, that's reason enough to keep existing. That's not... No, it's not that we were unwanted in the world, Nigel, you crybaby. It's because if we existed, everyone would die. That's not that we're unwanted. Now, one of their lives is without meaning. So, never think that you're not... What? Ugh. They're full of cheer, alright? Nigel, you're making this so much worse than it is. He's like that kid in like elementary school that like a girl would steal his pencil and then he'd start crying. Like immensely, like she just like smacked him in the face. I don't know what I'm talking. I think that happened probably to some kid. I remember a kid one time in elementary school who sharpened his pinky finger. Like he stuck his pinky finger in a sharpener and started sharpening it and then cried because it started to bleed. Like, obviously. Anyway, but Darkrai is doing something so unlike him right now. He invited Nigel and Gobo to confront him. It's true, Darkrai left these parting words. Oh, let's flash back to a couple of minutes ago! You are more than welcome to the Dark Crater. Nigel didn't know what that was. The end. Yeah, I was waiting Dark Crater. Dark Crater. It's like he's never heard those words before. The frick. I'm glad that they included it again. Told us to go to the Dark Crater, and he would be waiting for us. Cresselia, you believe that he demanded Nigel and Gobo come to him for a reason, don't you? Do you believe that it's a trap? It's a trap! Yes, it's a trap, without a doubt. You know, yesterday when I was talking about that go-kart and, like, putt-putt golf place that I went to, it was funny, there was a sign that said, Happy Birthday Akbar. And so I was, like, kept pointing at it and going, it's a trap! But it says it doesn't matter if it's a trap or not. If we don't stop Darkrai, he'll smother the whole world with darkness. We have to do something. No... I respect your decision. I will accompany you. I have long been aware of Darkrai's scheme. I have pursued him a long time to thwart his plan, but every time I caught up to him, he would elude me. This time, he is waiting for us. I would like to settle this once and for all. I'll go too. No. Especially no. The doof. Well, especially no Chatot. I'm afraid that Darkrai would be scared off of too many of us. Wow, he is kind of a gigantic pushover for having a nefarious scheme. Just the three of us going. Tell that were the three of us, Cresselia, Nigel, and I. Years ago, we left to run the wheel lighted on that night. Like that between the trees of the town, we knew we had to leave. For what it's worth, we won't walk the earth till we find the things we see. Everybody shut up. I'm sick of you talking. I just want to run around in this town and buy stuff from the Green Kecleon. But you guys won't stop talking all this every second of my life. Oh my god, more talking. To the northwest of here, there's a land of volcanic terrain, which means fire Pokemon are there. Yeah, so you're going to want to... We're going to have to be careful. Because Nigel, please tell me when you're ready to leave. I'll guide you to the Dark Crater. Thank you very much. Well, I'm not ready to leave yet, dang it. Because that's pretty much it. With the main storyline, like, that's it. We're almost done. Yeah, okay, thank you for your kind wishes. We're going to buy... No! You can't do that to me, man! You can't do that to me. Maybe... lowers level by 1? Maybe we will, maybe between, like, the next couple of episodes, I don't need this stamina band. I think I have more. I think we'll be okay. So, probably between the next couple of episodes, or the next episode and this one, then I'm probably going to, do some side missions, I would imagine. Let's see which ones are there first before the episode ends off, because basically we just got... well, I'll link that later. I'm considering linking Charge and Thunderfang, because I'm using Thunderfang more. Because Gobo is a physical attacker, and using Discharge just to clear out a room, that might be smart. But I think I'm going to... Let's take a look here and see what we've got for other missions. And I'll probably accept some of those. Mean Shinx. That's great. And Mean Stunky, that's good too. But I'll probably accept some of these and do a little bit of do some missions. I don't plan on bringing Poog with us when we go to Dark Crater because it is full of fire Pokemon, meaning that him and Nigel are going to be, like, in a lot of danger, but I'd mostly just rather have to worry about Nigel. But anyway, we're going to do some side missions. We're probably going to get some items that way, and then we'll be ready to go to Dark Crater with Cresselia. Anyway, thank you guys very much for joining me on this installment of our adventure. From me to you, have a very nice day, and I will see you guys next time.